Hi, this is Wing. In today's video, we will continue to talk about technology and also real estate industry. Now, to be more precise, in today's video, we will talk about how technology has changed how sales and marketing for real estate industry. Now, before I go into that, let's just have a quick recap on what is a real estate transaction. Now, for real estate business, it revolves around a real estate transaction. Now, to summarize this, it's basically first you need to have a home seller and then you have a home buyer, and when they agreed upon to transact a real estate, and upon completion, then is when a real estate transaction is complete. For a more complete video where I talk about real estate transaction, you can refer to an older video that we have that we focus on what is a real estate transaction. But like I always mention, what needs to be done for a real estate transaction will always be the same. However, how we carry out a real estate transaction will continue to evolve, which is why with the technology advancement, it has actually changed how we actually carry out or to complete a real estate transaction. So for today's video, we will focus on just the sales and marketing aspect of a real estate transaction. So if you see, for a real estate agent or a negotiator, every day the job would be sales and marketing. Now, what we do every day, it's basically reaching out, engagement, and conversion. Now, what does this three stage means? Reaching out is basically on a daily basis, keep in contact with your warm contact, perform cold calling to home sellers or home buyers, carry out road shows in shopping malls, put out advertisements in web portals, and create social media presence. So if you can see, what we are doing out in reaching out is basically creating awareness about the service that we are providing for homeowners and home buyers. Now, after they come across your content and if they are interested, then they would call you or they would engage with you. And that is when a negotiator or an agent would need to handle inquiries, perform physical viewings, qualifying buyers, meet up with homeowners, buyers, follow up, and also handle whatever objections that they might have. And if let's say an owner decided to list with you or a buyer decided to buy with you, then is when the conversion happens, whereby the signing of agreements, physically go and collect the bookings, working on the loans, and also following up on the legal documentation. Now, this is what we used to do previously when technology was not so advanced. However, with the advancement of technology, it has changed how these activities are being carried out. Now, with the technology advancement, it has changed how we carry out our sales and marketing. It is no longer about reaching out, engagement, and conversion. Right now, it's all about lead generation, follow up, and transaction management. Now, with technology advancement, the first thing that we need to do is lead generation. Now, what do we lead generate? Now, basically for a real estate transaction, like I mentioned previously, we basically need home sellers and also home buyers. So lead generation is all about generating home selling leads and home buying leads. Now, how are we doing that right now? It's leveraging more on technology. Now, the technology that we have right now, for example, we have listings whereby it will enable home searchers, home buyers to review what is on the market easier. Number two, there is design in place that would assist rents or agents to design better advertisements, better materials and better contents, and create more values to the client. And finally, there is CRM in place, or there's a database in place whereby all the leads generated, whether it's a seller leads or buyer leads, it will go into a centralized area. After we have done the lead generation, then we move towards the follow-up. Now, if you look at follow-up right now, we have things like Smart Plan. Smart Plan is basically a tool that would automatically help a negotiator or an agent to engage with their client. Now, what do I mean by that? Is, for example, Smart Plan would automate the process of sending emails, sending messages, and also reminding you when you need to call the client. So you just need to set up a follow-up plan and activate that plan for your contacts, and the tool will help you to do those follow-up automatically. And also there is a task feature whereby you can put or have a short summary what you have talked to, or what are the things that you need to provide with your client. So you can always refer to it, and you will know what you need to talk to the client the next time you follow up with the client. All right, and finally, because all the context is in a database, and which is why all this automation can only be put into use. And finally, the last step is transaction management. When a buyer decides to buy with you, or when an owner decides to lease with you. Now, previously, this stage is very physical, whereby we need to go and meet them. But because of thanks to the advancement of technology and also in current environment, we try to reduce the physical appointments. And with that, if you can see, transaction management at the moment has been moved more towards virtual and also technology. Now, we no longer need to go and meet the owner. Now, all the payments can be done using online. So there is e-payments tools in place. For example, online transfer, credit card, e-wallet. Now they are all enabled for agents to collect earnest deposit. And the signing of forms right now, it's all done virtually using a tool called DocuSign. Now this is a legal tool whereby all documents signed using DocuSign are legal. So all the signing of the documents right now is done using DocuSign. It's all done automatically online. There is a tool called Opportunities that help you keep track on your home seller pipeline and also home buyer pipeline. So every day you'll be able to keep track on what on your pipeline, how much pipeline you have, and how you are going to move the leads further down the pipeline before reaching the actual sales. So with technology advancement, these are some of the tools that it's already been used. Now these tools are already implemented, and agents and negotiators are right now using these tools to help increase their productivity and also efficiency, and also do not break their business model even at times like this during COVID when there is lockdown. So if you can see, this is to show it to illustrate the difference back then and now. So if you can see, with the digitalization that is ongoing with technology advancement, it has basically changed how we used to do things previously, which is reaching out, engagement, or conversion. It is a very much physical contact spot to right now, with tech-enabled agent tools, it has become lead generation, follow-up, and also transaction management. Now, what needs to be done hasn't changed. We still need to talk to owner, we still need to talk to buyer, we still need to complete a real estate transaction. But how we do it has changed drastically with the advancement of technology. Well, if you would like to find out more about the tools that we are using, you can leave in the comment section below, and we can have a further discussion on the tools. And if not, that's all I have today. If you are watching until this point, I hope you are getting some value out of the videos that we are producing. And if you see value in it, all we request for is give us a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, so that the next time when we release new videos, you will receive notification. If not, that's all I have today. Thank you very much.